Hello guys, today we want to review one of the game between in the archery tournament Prague Masters 2024. So the game was between Pragg and Richard Rapport. Pragg with white pieces and Rapport with black. So let's go through the game, why not? The game starts with d4, knight f6, c4, and here Rapport just immediately goes for the king's Indian, not going further to anything else. By playing g6, we have knight c3, typical moves in king's Indian, d5. Okay, the game could have continued with d5 going for Grunfeld like this, but we go for bishop g7, which is king's Indian. So we have e4, d6, preventing the move e5, h3. So after here, Prague wants to make sure that bishop g4 is not possible. So, for example, after knight f3, there is immediate bishop g4. It's still possible. Okay, bishop g4 coming. So Prague wants to actually, after here, just takes down the Prague has a good position as what he wants in this position already. After knight to c6, there you see he has outpost on here or here. Here is also good. Knight d4 is also good. Queen d1. After knight d4, let's see. Queen d1. We have c5. C5 is possibility. If you just take on for some, I'll just take back with this one. Okay. And this is just equal, and black gained what he wanted. So early move h3 prevents bishop g4 pin. We have castles, bishop to e3, knight to c6, d5, knight jumps to e5, f4, knight goes back on d7. We have knight g2. Prague could have continued his attack by playing g4. We have then g4, then sorry, and maybe here, then bishop to e2. Okay, so after the move like this, then we have knight g2, knight. After here, for example, this could happen. Then I just start to push. Okay, so for example, if you go like this, then I'll just have g5. And you already don't have this one because I just simply take. So after here, h4, h5, you just take. And this is already nice position for white, and white is just winning this position. So, but I didn't go for early move g4 and then knight g2, which is good move, not a bad move at all. We have now c6. Rapport could have continued the game by knight b6, which is best move in this position. After knight to g3 e6, trying to break the white center. If you, it's a strategic idea that says if your opponent is just attacking here, you just break his center, okay, and attack the center. So after a4, trying to go for a5 to eliminate this knight from this square. We have takes, c takes, rook e8, a5, knight back to d7, bishop e2, and white's plan is actually to just castle and just eventually push with these pawns and these strong bishops. Okay, so but let's go back. But didn't go knight b6. Instead, he tried to break the center immediately with the move c6. We have knight g3, and knight e8 was a good move. Was best move actually for Rapport in this position. Knight e8. Not, I mean, just a bad move for Rapport. Knight e8 he played, which was wondering what is he actually doing this. The move is a6, trying to break the center in this way. So, okay, a6, b5, okay? So you're just trying to break the center like this. After bishop d3, we have c takes d5. And now here or just b5, which is here just threatens the bishop. So bishop c2 is possible, bishop takes c5 is also possible. But bishop takes c5 is a bad move to my eyes because you just give this a strong bishop and it's not good to play this move. Bishop takes c5. Me myself, I just don't play it because I need this bishop to attack. Okay, so I just go back with bishop to c2. It takes it's a bad idea. Yeah, as I said, just he takes on c5. So, as I said, here at knight to e8, we have bishop to e2, simple developing moves, and we just want to do that. We just want to go h4, h5, f5, and castles, and just push this position. After here, takes, we have, as I said, h4, h5 is just coming, bishop to f6, and here Rapport just attacks this pawn, and Pragg correctly, precisely refuses it. Okay, says rejects it. So if you want it, you have it. You can have it. Okay, I don't care. I just caring about my attack. So plays bishop d3. Roots for this diagonal. Okay. So what happens after bishop takes? There is this queen g4 concept. After bishop takes g3, we have queen takes g3. e5 is coming, sacrifice is coming, rook takes in h7 in sunrise is coming. So after they move something like this, then e5. If you go careless, bishop b7, for example, I have this sacrifice. Rook takes h7. If you just take, I just take. After here, you just checkmate that, okay? So Pragg should be very careful here. The best move is rook f7, and this is already lost for Pragg. Also in this case, after here. So let's go back. Rapport saw this idea. I did it later on h4, and he played knight c5. He could have played knight g7, but white still has an advantage in this position still. After, let's see what happens after knight to g7. We have h5, e5, f5, and something like this, and white has an advantage. Okay, so but he played knight c5, and here Pratt should have just continued by playing and this knight c5 is just a blunder, I have to tell you, because of bishop takes c5. We have two lines, okay? So Rapport's best choice in this position is actually to take, but what happens if he just takes immediately? We just play e5, blocking this diagonal and just continue our attack. For example, we have this not going straight. Going straight isn't a good option still, but the best one here is knight g2, and then you just want to push, okay? Or knight c2, knight g2, that was fine. But Pragg didn't go for this idea and played bishop to c2, checked his bishop for the tag, and we had then queen a5, which is again an inaccuracy from Rapport. The best move was again knight g7. We have e5, but this is still winning for white. I have to confirm this. Now bishop takes h5 is possible, queen g4, knight to f5. Defending, if you go just there, then you just going too far with rook takes h7. If you just take, then you'll just get checkmated like this, okay? Just checkmate. And here comes the best move is bishop g5 as I can remember. And he takes, we just could take, yeah? Yeah, we just could take. And okay, so knight to f5 is his best choice, then bishop takes f5. And here the best choice that Azure could. Of course, white is just completely crushing black in this position, okay? And of course, the best move for black was not f5 and losing just a piece, not to get checkmated there, okay? So losing a piece is better or just getting checkmated. Of course, losing a piece. And the game could continue like this, and white has a crushing land, just crushing black. Okay, up a piece, and this knight is also trapped. Well, maybe bishop a6 to just have to get out. Computer suggests knight c4 immediately, but after bishop to the threat actually was maybe rook coming there. Okay. For example, after here, I just maybe go rook b1. Yes, rook b1 good to trap this knight here. So, uh, but knight g7 didn't play. When queen a5, we have queen d2, best move for Pragg. We have queen b4, castles. Queen takes c4 is another inaccuracy. He should have exchanged the pieces. When your king is somehow weak, you should exchange the pieces to somehow uh, avoid these kind of actions to just penetrate and you just keep getting yourself mated there. Okay, so we have queen c4, h5. Here we have b5 from Rapport. He himself wants to just attack this way, but this is too late. What are you doing? Uh, White's attack is much stronger and faster. Okay, lot of pieces are attacking. This rook is also wants to join the attack soon. And b5 is just too late in this position. We should have continued with just bishop takes c3, queen takes 3, and just exchanging pieces. But this is already just crushing for white, of course. Now, twist still. but then bishop b5 and Pragg played e5, best move. We have d takes e5, another move could be b4 counter-attacking the knight. Okay, so if I take, just take his, my knight, and this is already just winning for white, but could be continued a better way. Okay, but let's continue with the main line. D takes on e5. We have bishop takes c5, good move, and we have knight g to e4. Prime could have continued but not to c4, which is best move. After queen to e7, we have h takes g6, h takes g6, knight takes f6, queen takes f6, rook going to h6. If here, then we have rook takes g6, and you may wonder what is happening next. And there is a simple tactic in this position. After knight coming to g7, we have rook takes g7, g takes g7, we have knight to h5, forcing the queen and king and winning the game. Okay, if you go king f7, instead we go simple pin rook f1 and we just win. So, but he went knight g4. We have queen e7, knight takes f6, queen takes f6, and now the difference is that if it takes g6, here you don't have rook h6, you don't have it because after here, there is no knight on here to actually fork. Okay, so you can simply just take. But after this, as I said, to c4, then this knight actually was on g3 and could just fork pieces. Okay, so that's the difference, tiny difference. Pragg didn't understand it and went on g4, still winning, completely crushing for white. Okay, nothing to wonder about this fact. Queen e7, knight takes g3. We have g3. Actually, myself, I just chose g3 or just chose g3. And Rapport wants to just have queen exchange in this situation and get rid of that position. Nice, get a good position there. And Pragg just avoided by playing g3. The best move here is actually to get on g6 after queen takes f4. We have g takes f7, and this is already again winning for uh, white. After here we have knight to e4, for example. After just takes, then we have it here. And I have a lot of active pieces. I'm going to try something like this. And here is here maybe I'll trace. And for example, after here we just go knight g5. It's just here, then knight f3. I see idea knight f3, just knight here. So is the point of this. So, but platform for G3 defending the pawn, Rapport just took a 4. We have f takes g4, g6, f takes on g3. We have g7 after rook f7, rook takes on h7. You can't take it because of this. So, and here Rapport went for e5, could have continued knight g7, but this is already just crushing for white. Okay, like this. This is just winning for white in this position. This position, which is completely winning. So, but okay, after here, he didn't play knight g7, he went for e5, and here rook h8 happened in the game. which is of course winning. Okay, nothing to judge and complain about this move. But a better move was actually rook d to h1 in this position. So what happens after rook d to h1? We are just starting the mate. Okay, for example, if continue this way, then this is just mate. Okay, mating 2. So what can black to do to avoid is rook takes g7, which of course is again mate. Something like this, rook h8, check on b3 with bishop, pinning. This is just pinning. So after queen to d7, we have bishop takes e6, and we just move this. So, uh, but Pragg for rook h8, we have king takes g7, rook takes on e8, and here Rapport went for queen f4, offering queen exchange now. Okay, and here Pragg made a fatal blunder, and it's the point is that he was just too afraid, just too maybe happy, excited, embarrassed. I can't tell what happened actually. He made three blunders in this position. He went rook h1, and Rapport was just very happy. Queen takes 2, rook king takes on d2. We have rook f2 check, and the piece that Pragg took in this position was just going it back, okay, fired it back, give back to the ritual by these moves. After here, what do you do now? Anywhere you go, I just take the bishop. It's not important where you go now. I just take the bishop. If you go here, I just take the bishop. If you take, I just go check and just take your rook. What happened to him? Didn't see this easy tactic. What? After rook to h1, queen takes d2, king takes d2, rook f2 check, king e3. We now have rook takes c2, and Pragg went for rook h8, made another blunder, fatal blunder. What is wrong with her? Bishop to e6. The best move in this position was rook takes e5 and trying to hold this position, and this is already the draw. Okay, so after move king to f6, rook to h5, you just take. This is not good off knight to e4. Yeah, this is not good off knight to e4 check. Rook takes c3 to sacrifice. Then going bishop g4 position. And this is a draw for him after g2. If you just take, yeah, it's another draw. But not for rook h8. A brilliant move by Rapport. Bishop e6. Covering this check and threatening to promote this pawn. And there is nothing that Pragg can actually do about it. For example, the best move is actually knight to e2. Okay, but maybe I'll just now just push it this right? I just maybe take, and just push up g2. If knight to g1, then just king to f7. Yeah, just here and here, winning the position for him. So what happens after rook to h8? Yeah, bishop d5 is now moved. If rook takes, then just here. And what is white going to do after rook dash? Just to h3, just take or just fine there. This is also fine because after there I'll just have this move. So, and the Prague just made another mistake. He played rook takes a8 and just d2, nothing to stop the promotion of this pawn. And you just clean a simple mini or after here, I just takes with this, nothing different. There's this and this is just rooting for him. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. And one lesson that we learned from this game is actually to struggle. Always try to struggle and find the best move for your opponent. Don't underestimate your opponent, okay? Because one mistake, this one mistake, game went wrong. And one again mistake, completely winning for Pragg in this position. So, thanks for watching this video. Please like and comment on the video, please. Hope you enjoyed this video. And see you next time. Goodbye for now.